The Shea Patterson ruling cracked the door. Thursday, Thomas Marr's righteous tenacity kicked the door wide open for his remaining clients. Throughout the evening, it was confirmed that 5 players who had transferred from Ole Miss in the midst of sanctions levied on the football program had been granted a waiver by the NCAA that allows them to compete immediately at their new schools. The quintet impacted by today's confirmations include defensive back Deontay Anderson, Houston, offensive tackle Jack DeFore, Georgia Tech Breon Dixon, Nebraska, wide receiver Trey Nixon, UCF, and linebacker Jarian Street, UAB. All of those players were 2016 signees who will have 3 years of eligibility remaining, and all 5 will likely contribute to their new teams immediately in 2018. God's plan, it's all a blessing. See ya in the fall, Husker Nation! Skull and crossbones. With the NCAA National Office staff, and with a focus on the best interest of the student-athlete, to put forward a new waiver application. That resolution certainly paved the way for these collective decisions less than 2 weeks later, and decisions that were the absolute correct ones for the student-athletes involved. The NFL continued to be in the immediate future for one former college football head coach. In the run-up to the 2018 NFL Draft, Bret Bielema was a part of the New England Patriots contingent in attendance at Alabama's Pro Day in early March. Since then, there's been very little talk of Bielema's future. Thursday, however, brought word that Bielema's time with the Patriots will likely continue on for the foreseeable future, most notably, in a coaching capacity. Former Arkansas head coach Bret Bielema has continued to work for the Patriots after the draft. Look for him to be involved with coaching duties as the team begins its rookie minicamp tomorrow. Field Yates. At Field Yates, May 10, 2018. Bielema has spent every year of a coaching career that began as a graduate assistant at alma mater Iowa at the collegiate level. The 48-year-old Bielema was the head coach Wisconsin from 2006 to 2012 before moving on to the same job at Arkansas from 2013 until his dismissal immediately following the end of the 2017 regular season. As he's being paid nearly $12 million to not coach the Razorbacks through 2020, though, it's not like Bielema is desperate to find employment. A little over 3 months after leaving one Power 5 program, Jabril Robinson has officially moved on to another. Following up on reports that surfaced earlier in the day, West Virginia confirmed that Robinson has signed a grant in aid for the 2018-19 academic year and will continue his football-playing career with the Mountaineers. The 6'2", 270-pound defensive lineman graduated from Clemson in December of last year, making him immediately eligible in his new home of Morgantown. This will be Robinson's final year of eligibility. A 3-star member of the Tigers' 2014 recruiting class, Robinson was rated as the number 81 defensive tackle in the country in the No. 46 player at any position in the state of North Carolina. After redshirting as a true freshman, Robinson played in 23 games and was credited with 38 tackles, 3 tackles for loss and 1.5 sacks. Last season, he posted 19 of those tackles in 11 games. Robinson becomes the 3rd graduate transfer from a Power 5 program to come to WVU this offseason, joining UCLA defensive back Denzel Fisher, here, and USC defensive tackle Kenny Bigelow, here. For the second time this week, albeit not nearly as high profile as was the first, a former 4-star recruit has taken to social media to announce his departure from Ohio State. On his personal Twitter account, Wayne Davis confirmed that he will be departing the Buckeyes as a transfer. Unlike most other transfers these days, the defensive back won't be leaving his current school as a graduate, meaning he'll have to sit out the 2018 season. beginning with 2019. However, he'll have 2 years of eligibility remaining. Davis was a 4-star 2016 signee who was rated as the number 33 cornerback in the country. After redshirting as a true freshman, he played in just 2 games this past season. While no specific reason for the transfer was given, 11warriors.com wrote that Davis was one of 5 sophomore safeties on the Buckeyes roster, and he appeared to be at the back end of the pecking order among them. Additionally, the Cleveland Plain Dealer noted that, with Davis's departure, OSU is now down to the mandated 85-man scholarship limit. Western Kentucky is certainly beefing up its future non-conference schedules. Earlier this week, it was reported that WKU had added a future game against Alabama. Thursday, not only did WKU confirm that game, but that the football program had also added a future matchup with Michigan State as well. That game will be played October 2, 2021. The Alabama game, which was originally reported to be scheduled for September 25, 2021, will instead take place September 16, 2023. Left unsaid is whether WKU will pull in the $1.9 million for the road trip to East Lansing like they will for the game in Bryant-Denny Stadium. We always want to measure ourselves against the best, and certainly road games in Big Ten and SEC environments are formidable challenges. WKU Athletic Director Todd Stewart said in a statement. Both of these games are exciting matchups against excellent programs but also provide excellent opportunities for our program, players and coaches. Additionally, each are close enough for our fans to be able to travel and attend the games in person and support our football team on the road, which is a key component of our scheduling philosophy. The 2021 game against the Spartans will mark the first ever between the two football programs. The Hilltoppers and Crimson Tide have met 3 times previously, the first coming in 2008 and the last 2016. We won all 3 games by a combined score of 114-17.